Hi, I'm Cheryl and welcome to the Sewing Room channel. I'm going to demonstrate how to make a curtain that is gathered up at the top and how to put a border on the bottom. If you're interested in making a gathered curtain that has the little ruffle up here, check below this YouTube screen and look for the link to that curtain video. Now you can make these gathered curtains for any room in your house. It just depends on the fabric that you choose. You can also make it short for a valance or cafe curtain where it covers just the bottom part of the window, or it covers the whole window, or goes all the way to the floor. It's up to you. So I'm going to show you how to measure it so you can get the best fabric amounts that you need. So let's get started. Here is how I recommend you measure your window. Start 3 inches out from the edge of the window all the way across and 3 inches out this way. Then I would add about 1.5 inches to that measurement. Then for the length, measure from 3 inches above the window all the way down to 3 inches below the window. Then add 7 inches. Now that's if you want to cover the entire window. Always remember, if you want to just do a valance, still add 7 inches to it. Or if you want to just cover the lower portion of the window, like a cafe curtain, then still add 7 inches to that number. After you've measured the width of your window, this is how you're going to determine how much fabric you're going to need to go across the window. Multiply the width measurement by 1.5 or 1.5. Once you have all of your measurements, go and find the fabric that you want, because fabrics come in different width. Then have someone in the fabric store help you to calculate how much yardage you're going to need. This red fabric right here is going to be my border. So I'm going to cut a strip that is the width of my top piece, whatever that's going to be. Remember, everybody's is going to be different. So I will cut it that same width, and then I'm going to cut it 9 inches wide. Press your seam on the back side. Then unfold your fabric, and you're going to press this seam on top. And as you press, you're pushing the seam going towards the border fabric. This is real important. So make sure it's going towards your border fabric. These are my 2 side edges right here. At your ironing board, you want your fabric placed with the back side facing up. This is the front side here, and this is the back side. You want to take your edges on the side and fold it over 1/4 inch and then press all the way down. Fold it again 1/4 inch and press all the way down. Then at your sewing machine, go ahead and stitch this inside folded edge from top to bottom. This print has a specific direction. So if you have a print like this, then you need to be very careful when you're determining where is your top edge of your curtain. For instance, if you want the animals standing straight up like this, then this is the top edge. So make sure you don't have it upside down. So at the top edge, you're going to fold your top edge over twice, just like you did on the side. So you fold it once and press, twice and press, then stitch along this inside folded edge. To make the casing for the rod, place your rod on top so that it helps you to figure out how much you need to fold over. So take your fabric and fold it over. Now, if you can't remove your finials, that's the end, you need to make sure that this fabric has enough room for the finial to go through. But most curtain rods, you're able to put it on without having to remove your finials. But you also want a little bit of space so it's easy to move the curtain along the rod. Once you think you have it to where you want it. Then go ahead and just place a little pin there, or just place it below the edge right here. And then you'll know how much to fold over. So once you've done this, then take the rod, place it aside, take this, measure what that is with your little seam gauge or ruler, and then pin the edge over whatever that measurement is. Before you begin placing the border at the bottom edge, you need to look at your print, and if it's a directional print like this one, the animals are standing up, you want to make sure you don't put your border on the opposite edge, because you want whatever objects should be facing a specific way, you want to make sure it's facing that way. In other words, if I put the border on the other end, it would be upside down. So you want to make sure you got everything placed specifically in the right direction. Now place the front side of your fabric up. Again, make sure you have the direction of your print going in the correct way. Take your border fabric and bring it front side down. Then go ahead and place pins across the bottom edge, all the way across to hold everything in place. Then stitch a 1/4 inch seam from side to side. With the back side facing up and you're at your border, take the bottom edge of the border and fold it over a 1/4 inch and press it all the way down. With the back side of the curtain still facing up, take your border and fold it over the top of this seam right here. Don't pull this folded edge past the stitch line. You want it just right up against the stitch line, but don't pull it past. And then pin it all the way across. Then stitch along this folded edge all the way down side to side. Here it is from the front side, so this is what the border would look like at the bottom. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're interested in other curtain videos or just other novelty projects or other items to use to decorate your home, check below your YouTube screen. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and check out my Facebook page. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and happy sewing! I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click on the thumbs up button. Don't forget to click on share to share this video with your friends. If you haven't subscribed yet, click on that red subscribe button down there in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. Don't forget to click on the bell. I'm Cheryl, and this is a lot of mayonnaise. See you next time, and happy sewing!